Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Lictor24. Today I was just a bit of a thought piece video really, not really any news on the GW website or the Warhammer community page or any rumours as of yet to report on, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled. As we know, Genestealer Cult is right around the corner. Games Workshop might be dropping more previews for them, and as soon as they do, and obviously when I've got free time and I'm not at work, I'll be doing videos of them, obviously uploading and letting you guys know about it. But again, today just a little bit of a thought piece. I was on a walk today. I was just wondering to myself all the time I spent down my local hobby store, and the store itself. I've been in only a few GW stores. I've been to obviously Warhammer World, but that's its own separate thing. My local store, the one in Stoke, it's quite a small little store. Only really got size enough for two and a half tables, two full-size tables, and one small table that's tucked away in the corner. That's like a 2x2 sort of deal. And obviously the tables get utilised as painting area as well when they have painting on. And the only other stores I've been in really is one of Inverness when I was posted up there. And it occurred to me that all these GW stores, the ones I visited, and from the information I can gather for the people, friends of mine I know who have been up and down and obviously popped into stores when they were out on the travels, Leeds, that kind of thing, that they're all quite small as far as stores go. They haven't got a very large footprint. Now, it's no big secret that Games Workshop recently have been absolutely smashing it out of the park. They've been smashing out of the park in terms of model releases, model design, quality of the media output. Their media presence has gone up dramatically since 8th rolled around. They've got obviously their YouTube channel, their Voxcast or podcast, and they've been killing it, absolutely killing it recently. And with that kind of success comes the money, and we've all seen the stock markets. Well, I say we've all seen it. Every now and then they do go on Bell of Lost Souls, and every now and then they do have an article publishing GW's latest financial figures. I'm not a stock market analyst. I wouldn't claim to be, but I think it's clear to me that GW are making profit hand over fist. It's the hobby is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best it's ever been. So, is it time for GW to reinvest in their stores? Now, every time I go to Warhammer World, I tend to go there once a year when they do the big open day. It's a great place. It's humongous. It's literally the size of a large industrial unit. Inside you've got a plethora of gaming tables, a hobby store itself, you've got the Forge World store, and you've got the bar. And I was wondering to myself, is it time Games Workshop expand their stores to fit a larger crowd? Because obviously the lifeblood of any of these hobbies is their community. And before the advent of the internet, the communities were obviously localized to the stores, and hobby groups that sprung up around it, obviously in clubs and things like that. But if GW increased the size of their stores, let's say they obviously closed the leases on a few of the small stores to get to rent out a bigger store with a larger footprint. Obviously they could fit more tables in there, draw a larger crowd in, and I was thinking it would be good if the GW could, in their stores, because they've always got a display shelf or a display cabinet, but they're never ever big enough to display every single one of their products. And that would be amazing if you could just walk into a Games Workshop store and let's say you're a new player or you're interested in getting into the hobby. You wonder what army to collect or what gaming system to get into. It would be amazing if the store owner could just go, right, no problem, just step over here, sir, madam, and see all these display cases displaying each and every one of our armies and our gaming systems, just all there. Every single one, all the Xenos, all the Imperium, all Chaos, they're all there. So new players and potential new players do the hobby can look and see the kind of things they'd be buying and the paint it would be amazing. But obviously that's another space issue. It it would be amazing if this is my personal opinion, I've had friends who differ than me on this because they don't like the idea of putting food and drink into the stores because they're always worried, well, you could have somebody obviously spill stuff over your nice painted models and that kind of thing, which is understandable worry. But I think personally it'd be great if obviously Games Workshop started getting in like a sort of small coffee area, or a small little coffee area with a couple of sofas, just a coffee machine, and just start doing hot drinks, things like that. I wouldn't advise going into the whole food section and things, because then it could get a bit messy. But again, it's a size issue, and I think right now not the only thing, one of the major letdowns for GW stores are often the size, because the hobby is growing and the community is growing, and fitting everyone into those stores can be a real chore sometimes, because obviously people bring their armies in, everything shoved underneath tables and in corners and all sorts of things like that. So I believe now personally it's time for GW to take some of those profits and invest in larger store space, bigger footprints where they could fit more display cabinets, have more products on view, and maybe have a little sort of drinks relaxing area. People could just sit out, chill, talk about the hobby, have a nice cup of coffee. Let's say they're waiting for their friends to finish a game so they can jump on, or say parents could come in, the kids could obviously do a bit of painting, and they just sit down, have a nice cup of coffee and relax. I think it's going to be the natural progression for GW, because the stores as they are, as I've experienced them myself, I think the hobby is starting to outgrow the floor space. But that's just a thought piece for me for today, guys. Relatively short video, like I said. My news days are slow. I might just drop more of these thought pieces in just here and there, just to get stuff out of my brain and onto YouTube, where you guys can obviously think about it and comment. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and hopefully I will catch you again next time. See you later.